to get this game under. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Snap it to the back. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Ramsey. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Safe completion on the... Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, It's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll do it himself. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack.
Sets you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Alabama trying to turn that fumble recovery into points. They have it on first down. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Makes the grab on the left.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive?
is so dangerous. He's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kennesaw State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Mississippi State right back to the line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Slings it downfield. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That's caught. It's Ramsey. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Jean-Pierre. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of... It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Peace. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Unloads to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Makes a grab over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Right on the money.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll run the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Got it behind the line. It's Presley. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Finds the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one, Kevin? Intercepted for the 11th time. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Bama! The defense putting points on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in at Hammerlock here in Week 10.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He's looking to pass. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is on its way. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Off the play fake. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ramsey. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Loose football. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it set up on the outside. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
2nd down.
Finds his big tight end. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 4 wideout set, 2x2 on 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. He's in open space downfield. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Unloads quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. From the gun, running back on the move.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown time. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he makes the extra point.
Mississippi State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got it in the middle, it's Burns. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And first down for the offense.
Trying play action. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll knock him down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Here comes that Alabama offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Ramsey. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. But the big play will move the sticks. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado.
On target over the middle.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. To the air, it's Griffin. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Reads it, fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of